evening that Bondi occurred, the CEO of the City of Port Phillip contacted me and discussed commencing our emergency management response. I also spoke with our neighbouring mayor from the City of Glen Eira, or Glen Eira City Council, and we started to coordinate a joint statement, firstly between our two councils to show that we stand in solidarity with our communities. And from there, that actually grew to a broader Victorian-wide statement of solidarity for our Jewish communities. And this is where my previous experience in local government came in handy. I was able to contact a number of mayors right throughout Victoria, to the point where we had 85% of all councils signing up to that statement. Often there's critiques about local government taking time or getting sort of bogged down in the detail. We had 85% of Victorian councils, there's 79 councils within the state of Victoria, 85% of those councils sign on without reservation to that joint statement in 3 days. And that really reinforced how the Victorian community was rallying behind our Jewish community, but also the need for greater belonging and social cohesion.
And I might just read out the last two paragraphs of that joint statement, if I may, and you've included it within the City of Port Phillip submission as an annexure. The last two paragraphs read, "To our Jewish community we say, we see you, we stand with you. This is your home and you should not feel afraid. Now more than ever, our role as councils is clear: to bring people together, promote social cohesion and build inclusive communities. We will continue to work every day to stamp out anti-Semitism and hate, and to ensure our cities remain places of safety, respect and belonging for all. Together we stand united against hate." Are you able to comment on any feedback you or your council received in relation to that joint council statement?
The feedback within the Jewish community and also the wider Port Phillip community was exemplary in realising that local government has a role to play, that local government is willing to stand up for our communities and to show everyone that they are actually valued and that they are part of our community. You know, the Jewish community in particular had been feeling significantly isolated, and that statement had an impact in showing that our Jewish community belongs. And our Jewish community is integral to the City of Port Phillip and also to further afield in the state of Victoria. You know, some of the first councils to sign to the joint statement were regional councils which would not have a significant Jewish population, but they realised the need for humanity. You know, local government in this context realised that we all need to be more human.